Check out the league's official website, www.v-league.ph, for all the latest from the Shakey's V League, now on its 9th season. Let's send it over now to Michelle Datuin.
Yes, Noel. Si Coach Roger Valenzuela ng University of St. Lasal ay nasa experimental stage ngayon ng kanyang play. Kasi sumugod daw siya para malaman ang rotation na makiklik para sa magandang execution ng kanilang play. Sinabi rin niya na mas importante ang laro nila today kaysa yung pagkakapanalo nila sa National University dahil ito raw ang magbibigay sa kanila ng 70% chance para sa playoffs para makapasok sa semi-final round. Noel and Seb?
I like the 70% chance. You always like it when you're ahead on those odds. But again, FEU has to play practically flawless volleyball. That's a good point there. Para din dito kay Roger Valenzuela. He has to experiment. Now's the time probably to do it.
FEU getting their bearings going despite the fact that in blocks, total-wise, for all the sets, St. Lasal has the edge there, 21.74% success rate vis-a-vis only 10.53%. Hasn't been a factor for FEU. They don't need that right now because they're scoring, but maybe they will later on.
Well, now they show something new, St. Lasal does, with that combination play with Beauty Danila on the firing end. So, itong kupunan ni Coach Roger Valenzuela.
They're doing that because the tall players of FEU are in the back row. Might as well throw them off. Don't wait for the rotation. The player nga na St. Lasal, dyan na lang kayo.
Here's Eulalio, wow. And if she wants to take over, she can. She's the most veteran member of this squad. In fact, had a short stint already with the National University. As you take a look at it again, all power, good result.
Si Wenet, nung bago siya sa FEU, seemed like a little girl lost in the wilderness, actually. Oo, late pa niya, but you know, with training, and volleyball players do weight training. And she's improved her physique, especially for this game.
Here's Mendez right now. Quijano can't get it done against Eulalio. One more time, they go to the other side now. Pati Orendain, and there's a great stop from Espelita and a better dig for FEU. Dropping it in, however. Mendez does it for the second time today.
That's an excellent play by St. Lasal, but let me just mention a nice move by Espelita, which is the previous play here. She actually did not take her eye or focus on the ball. She allowed the other players to pick up the action. She threw off the defense. It's just unfortunate they were unable to get the play.
And they want to get that 2-point lead back. Joust there, won by Eulalio, and Reby De Lotindo has to give this one up. Here's Agno now going to see, running attack again. This time naabangan na siya ni Pati. And from behind the lines, San Orseang pushes it across. Mendez, back set, Gonzaga the lefty. San Orseang, and a free ball. Apat na yun. That is 4 touches.
Bad floor defense by St. Lasal in the previous sequence. They crumpled together. They ended up so cluttered and clustered together in that corner there. FEU was just alert enough to end the point earlier by slamming it on the other side.
If it's Fun Family Pizza, it's got to be Shakey's. And FEU maintaining that 2-point spread. Bad setup there, and that one will fall out. And now FEU is showing some signs of losing their focus here a bit as Fitzjoy Gallinero checks in for the first time.
She ran out of space, setting space actually. She was not squared for the ball. She was too close to the net. She had to adjust, and the adjustment came too late.
And Gallinero now will put it in play. Mikasa is the official ball of the Shakey's V League. See? Oh wow, San Orseang has to give up a free ball. Mendez, combination for Gonzaga. The lefty strikes again.
No blocking in the middle for FEU, and might as well throw this combination. Excellent move by St. Lasal to move the defense around. Did not force any quick towards the middle.
And you have to always remember that Gonzaga, when she's in front, she's a lefty. Back set now, Eulalio. That running attack has been studied now by St. Lasal, and Pati Orendain is able to stop it. And now St. Lasal has taken their first lead of the set.
Sinagaan. Tsagaan talaga ng St. Lasal. They decided won't panic despite falling behind by 7-5 here. We'll just climb back into this game.
Axel is the official outfitter of the Shakey's V League. Here is Espelita now. That's a great set to her from Giselle C. By the 12 now.
Espelita managing to score off the block and found the open space in the back row. Not much power, but just precision and accuracy of that shot.
And she just might be that missing link for FEU to try to make it into the semifinals.
And that's in the mind of the coaches nowadays.
Right.
They're going to look for that player as long as the league allows it to look for 1 or 2 more players that will make the difference.
There have been so many names mentioned as the second guest player of FEU. We've heard names like Joy Cases, Joan Punag, and even Rachel Andakis, who's not yet in the country. So this is going to be interesting if they stick with Espelita sa pinapakita niya ngayon, which is a good thing. There's Gallinero going across now for Janice Dolar, who just drops it in, and Dolar is mixing skill with luck now.
It's a basic problem of fundamentals for FEU on the back row. The back row defense has been their Achilles heel in the tournament.
Here is Patty on the serve. Giselle C. Quick set for San Orseag, and if they can sneak that in every now and then, that'll work wonders for FEU as they reclaim the lead.
6th attack point scored by the Thai import of FEU.
And this is her second tour of duty actually to see San Orseag in the Sheikh Isvi League. Not too long ago, she suited up for St. LaSalle, but she was a chubby teenager at the time. Now she's 24 years old, and now looks more like an athlete. We're tied at 14. Jovelyn Gonzaga. Agno with the reception. Here's C going to Espelita. And Espelita somehow drops that one in.
Back row problem. I think they did not expect, Gonzaga did not expect the ball to land in that particular spot. You know, when you're on the back row, everything is possible.
Hinahanap nila si Delotindo, nakaupo.
I guess so.
doon.
Kala ko iyo, kala baba na dapat
Yun. Basas with a block point right there. So FEU has regained their bearings, at least for now, as they take this 2-point lead into our second technical timeout.